Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute. Wow, I don't even know where to start. Jeez, man. Maybe first grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever drink you wanna have. Let's sit down and catch up, okay? So, if the vlog is all over the place, please forgive me because I didn't really plan on what I wanted to say in this video because I wanted to speak from the heart. So, let's see where it takes us and forgive me if it's a mess. But I thought before I just continue with just normal vlogs on the channel, I should just come back and catch you up on what's been going on, why I have been so flaky lately. To be quite honest, life has had hands. Like, honey, like it's had hands. Life has had hands. Like life has been lifing. It's been a lot. It's been a lot that's happening, and not a lot like something that physically happened to me. I don't know how to explain it. Like my life has pretty much been the same, still doing the same things, going to work, all of that, still at home and all of that. But I think the challenge, my biggest challenge or my biggest struggle lately has been my mental health. Um, I've just been going through a lot of emotions, a lot of phases where I'm questioning a lot of things. I'm questioning relationships. I'm just questioning a lot of things, and because everything is like a mental war or discussion, it's very hard because it's not like I'm actually having conversations with human beings and we're trying to iron things out. But with that said, at the same time, I have had people that I've had to confide in, and to be quite honest, they are the people that have been helping me a lot throughout this period of my life, throughout this journey, if I may call it. And I am so grateful to have people like that in my life. um I think if I try and think back to when things kind of shifted for me, and I noticed that something is up, it probably started around June. It's August currently, and I just went into like little pockets of like, I'm not gonna say I'm depressed because I haven't been diagnosed, but to me, this is what I feel like depression would feel like, or a form of depression would feel like for me. So I would like drift away into tiny little pockets into my head, and I would wallow, and I would just not have any form of joy for life. It's like, you sit in a normal day or every day and you see color, but like in starting from June, it's like I started seeing life in black and white. I didn't really have excitement to do anything, um and I kind of locked myself away inside myself. I don't know if that makes sense. And I would avoid anything that resulted in me having to go out and engage with people, or just to do normal things like go to the gym and stuff. Like I had retreated, and I am still retreating, but right now I think I'm in a much more better place because I am trying my best to reintegrate myself back into like normal life. um Mind you, like I still am pitching for work. If I need to do meetings, I still do that. If I need to show up in any way where it's something that is very important, I talk to myself a lot so that I can show up. If I don't tell people what my struggles are, they wouldn't know. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say. So for the most part, I don't think people would even notice that something is wrong with me. But I have confided in people that are close to me in my life. They do know that I've just not been in the best space mentally. And as someone who has never experienced that before, it was such a big challenge for me. You really don't know how to express the feelings or how to even like face normal life. So you have so many questions within yourself, and you ask whether anything is worth it. Anything living, whether waking up every day and working, the things that would like, it's like, is all of this worth it? Like, what is the point? Why am I doing this? Like, I kept asking myself that a lot. Why am I doing this? What is the point of life? Like, surely we work hard to achieve certain things in life. Like, you work hard to have a family, you work hard to build a home, you work hard to have friends and just a certain quality of life. But then there comes a point where I was just like, what is the point of all of this? Like, it makes me happy, but I don't feel the joy. And I don't know what the shift was, but there was a shift that happened in me, and I just continued questioning and questioning a lot of things. And I must say, even though I'm in a better place right now, I still question a lot of things. My personality is very introverted, so I'm the type of person who will sit in a corner and overanalyze everything. And I will overanalyze my friendships, my relationships, conversations, lack of conversations. Like, I would overanalyze everything, and I'm trying to get out of that space. And I've realized that doing that, for me to get out of that space, I need to reintegrate myself back into working out, taking walks, which is something that I'm doing currently. And I'm saying, and I must say that it's helping me a little. I am considering looking for a therapist so I can talk about my emotions. To be quite honest, it feels very weird that I would talk to a stranger about things that I'm going through mentally, to try and figure out what is actually wrong with me. But it's something that I'm investigating, and I'll see whether I end up feeling a strong need for me to see a therapist. I know that you can see a therapist even if nothing is wrong in your life, but because it's something that I've never done before, it's a process. It's a process, and I'm trying to be very kind to myself and very understanding, and knowing that I will make the right decision for myself and for my mental health, obviously. Even during this time, one of the things that I was thinking about was whether I should give up, whether I should quit YouTube, because when I started a year ago, can you believe it's been a year already? I was excited. I'm still excited about filming and giving you guys all these vlogs and all of that, showing you what I get up to. But also the fact that my channel is growing a little bit on the slower side of things. That was very discouraging for me. The lack of engagement that I thought I would get, not that I don't get any at all. I have a few people that are very committed and dedicated to giving me feedback on my vlogs, which I appreciate. I have people that will inbox me to be like, hey, you haven't been uploading, what's up? And I appreciate that. And that, I guess, also gives me a little bit of motivation. But I've been thinking about whether it's worth it, because the channel is not growing at a rate that I had imagined it would grow. But also I'm realizing that everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own journey. And if God has given this journey to me and is trying to teach me something, I think I will stick to the journey. I will stick to filming. It's hard, but I think I'm going to continue vlogging. And also another thing that also made me not give up is that the other day I was watching DJ Fresh interview, what's his name? MacG. And MacG, like, they were talking about how when he started his podcast for 5 years, he was pushing his podcast, and he would get like 100 views, which is where I am currently. And obviously I can see that the views are starting to grow on my channel, which I appreciate a lot. But he kept on pushing based on the fact that he had the passion behind it, and he knew that this was what he was supposed to do. And just hearing that this conversation put a lot of things into perspective for me. And when I started this channel, it wasn't really about me making like money or whatever, but it's because I love vlogging. I enjoy vlogging. I've always loved vlogs from the moment I discovered them years ago. I just didn't have the courage to start my own channel, and now that I have, I just feel like me quitting just a year into it is like quitting on myself, quitting on my dreams. No matter how hard it is, I'm just going to keep pushing. So yeah, man, like it's been really hard for me to do life when I just haven't been in the best mental space. And I'm gonna be honest, also my weight gain has played such a big mental fuck as well, excuse the French. But I am slowly starting to work on healthy habits, healthy mind shifts, and healthy ways of approaching my weight gain, and to go into like position myself to have a healthy view of how I should lose my weight, because I don't want to fall into a place where I want to lose weight so badly and I'm doing it in an unhealthy way. So I'm trying to switch up my eating habits, but still maintaining a certain percentage of eating things that I want to eat. And like I said, I'm hiking now, I'm taking walks, and I'm hoping that doing stuff like that will help me reshift and refocus to be the person that I know I am, and to get back to that healthy place mentally and physically. It's just one of those things where, like, I never thought I would ever find myself in a position where I would struggle mentally. Like, I've heard people talk about mental health and the challenges, but I just never thought that I would be that person, especially now in my life at the age that I'm at. Yeah, man, it's just a difficult place to find yourself in. And I realized that sometimes, not that sometimes, most of the time, sorry, I don't want to cry. I realized that I'm so good at hiding my feelings. I am so good at not addressing how I feel or how a situation makes me feel in that moment. And I can brush it away for years, and when it creeps up, oof, it hurts. It really hurts, and it derails me. And I think a big thing that I haven't really dealt with was my mother's passing. I really don't want to talk about, like, I don't want to cry, because I realized that when my mother passed away, it was like something tragic that happened to my life, that happened to me and my sister, sorry. And I was in such go mode of, okay, cool, this has happened, you try and accept it. And we buried her, and I never really gave myself time to grieve. Give me a minute. We're not crying. And then I just never gave myself time to grieve. I continued with life as if it was just another thing that happened. And I didn't take in the gravity of the whole situation. And I'm realizing that now more than ever, it creeps back up. So it creeps back up and it just hits 10 times harder than I thought it would hit, seeing that I'm 2 years into this. But you know what? I'm trying to deal and accept and go through the emotions of losing a mom, navigating life without her, and I guess also, and I guess also the fact that my mom was so excited when we were building this house. And she died before she could even see it. So that also being here, happy as it makes me, is also a very sad reality for me. Yeah, it's just been a lot of things back to back that I've been trying to deal with emotionally, and other things I'm just not comfortable talking about them now. Maybe in a future video I will talk about them, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still here. It was shaky, it was rocky for a minute, but I'm gonna push through and I'm still gonna vlog for you guys. I did have a vlog that was scheduled to go up regarding my hiking, the hiking that my husband and I did, but I just didn't feel like you guys would just want to watch me go hiking. I don't know, for some weird reason I just felt like no one would be interested in that. I vlogged it and I edited the whole thing, but I just felt like, you know, maybe not. But I am going to refocus myself and continue on this journey with you guys. I really do apologize for not even pitching or giving you guys an explanation. Sometimes life is just hard and you need a minute. You need a minute to take a breath and you can come back to it when you're ready. So yeah, guys, please do let me know what other content you would like to see from me. I just wanted to do a quick little update and let you know what's been happening, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.